Hello everyone, my name is Lucas Marcellini and I am currently a finance student here at UCF. I believe the main reason I'm taking this class is because I've always given a lot of importance to having and developing a creative entrepreneurial mindset. Not only because I've always enjoyed working within my own hours and making my own money, but mainly because I've always found it really interesting and important to help people solve problems. So the product/service that I decided to develop for this project is called the InvestPad, and it's basically a user-friendly and affordable way to learn and invest your money. So why finance and why the stock market? So I grew up having both my parents working within the finance field, so I was taught how the importance of understanding money, understanding the value of money, where money comes from, how hard it is to earn it. Right, how important it is to save that money and then invest it. Right, so as I grew up, I realized, how valuable it was to have such knowledge and how much people suffered from the lack of it. So the main problem and why should we care? I think the main problem right now is, there are many untrustworthy financial institutions that will take advantage of the lack of knowledge of the general population of the United States, right? And with the lack of knowledge comes a fear of investing. It's really unlikely that you will go into something that you don't know much about and you have so much to risk. So with that in mind, many people fail to invest and save for retirement just because they don't have the knowledge, right? They don't want to risk the little bit of money that they have, the little bit of money that they made. So, I think that this is a problem that really should be addressed because it increases the overall quality of life and, chances of retirement of the average American. So what current alternatives do we have? So we got to think about, where are the places that Americans go to get financial advice, right? Financial advisors is one of them. So there are many advantages, but you got to think that quite often, people will run into financial advisors that they understand that the client lacks financial knowledge, so they take advantage of that situation by selling you products that will benefit the company and just not fit your personal needs, right? Your risk aversion, your returns. They just they focus on the profit for the company or something that will benefit themselves. Right? Another place that people go to get financial advice is the internet, which, there's a lot of available information, but it is really hard for the average person to discern how, reliable is that information. And there's not really much interaction. It's just laid out and, it's hard to understand sometimes for someone that doesn't have enough knowledge. So I don't think that, just searching on the internet, it's just not a good way for someone to learn how to do something of this with this much importance. Also, family members and friends, most people, as you can see on the picture, 38% of the people go to family members and friends to get financial advice. And the problem with that is that they often rely on the alternatives that I just cited, financial advisors or the internet. So people just they end up falling within the bubble that you just can't really get out, right? So what is there to do? What is the alternative? So who experiences this problem? I think any individual ranging from 18 to 65 years of age with any form of income, and individuals who are eager to learn but don't have access to useful and relevant information. So the solution is pretty simple. So it entails creating an easy-to-use platform that allows customers to learn, interact, and access valuable information and all necessary tools to start investing their money. So when a customer signs up, they'll take a quiz that will define their level of knowledge, their risk tolerance, and ability to invest. Right, so considering the results, customers will be placed between 3 tiers of subscription: silver, gold, and platinum. And a recommendation will be made by our software so that the customer is only paying for the service that best fits their needs. Once they're signed up, the customer will complete learning modules and will be paired with one of our finance experts who will provide a step-by-step guidance to start investing, feedback on current investments, and who will ensure that progress is being made.